जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। रियलिटी चेक फ़हीम मलिक के साथ मेरे साथ आज नज़र अब्बास भाई मौजूद हैं। बहुत ही पेनफुल पाकिस्तान में वैसे तो पाकिस्तान का आवा ही बिगड़ा हुआ है। लेकिन आज जो एक बिल्कुल छोटे बच्चे की मेरी नज़र में तो शहीद है, अम्मार अब्बास, फारूक अब्बास के बेटे। नज़र अब्बास सॉरी अम्मार के बारे में नज़र अब्बास भाई आप क्या कहेंगे? बहुत ही पेनफुल बात है। मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि आप किसी न किसी तरीके से किसी न किसी बंदे को कोई मैसेज तो भेजें। जी नज़र भाई।
फ़हीम भाई ऐसे है कि आप देखें कि दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा जो तकलीफ दे दुःख है ना, वो औलाद का दुःख है। इससे बड़ा दुःख कोई नहीं है। और ये जो बच्चे की डेथ है, बच्चा बहुत छोटा है, बहुत मासूम बच्चा है, जिसको पता ही कुछ नहीं। उसको मेंटल शॉक दे के मारा गया है। मेरे ख़्याल में तो वो जिस तरह आपने कहा कि शहीद है, वो बिल्कुल शहीद है। और उसके बाप के दुःख और दर्द का तकलीफ का अंदाज़ा करना बड़ा मुश्किल है। इस वक़्त जो हालात हमारे मुल्क के बने हुए हैं, जिस तरफ हमें लेके जाया जा रहा है, ये बहुत ही मायूस कुन है। जो कुछ भी हुआ है उसके साथ, क्या नाम उनका, मियां फारूक के साथ जो ज्यादती हुई है, इसका अजाला तो नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन
सही कह
यह है
रहे
कि उनके मुजरमों को कटहरे में लाना बड़ा जरूरी है, जिन्होंने मुल्क के इन हालात तक पहुंचाया, जिन्होंने ये 9 मई का वाकया क्रिएट किया। ना उसकी उस 9 मई के वाकये की इन्वेस्टिगेशन हुई, ना उसका को पता लगा कि वो कैसे हुआ, क्या हुआ, ना कोई वीडियो फुटेज सामने आई। और इतनी बेदर्दी से लोगों को जुल्म किया गया है कि फिरौनियत भी जो है वो शर्मा गई है कि हमारे साथ हो क्या रहा है। इसका जितना कंडेम किया जाए कम है ब्रदर। फहीम भाई आप अंदाजा नहीं कर सकते थे, सो डेविस्टेटिंग। मैं तो बहुत सख्त अपसेट हुआ हूं। मैं जितनी दफा वीडियो देखता हूँ टिकटॉक पे, रोना आ जाता है। मेरे घर का माहौल खराब हो गया, यकीन करें आप। और हम
हैं। ऐसे
प्रदेश
ही
में बैठे हैं।
ऐसे ही जो
उन
मुझे
उस माँ को उस दुख का अंदाजा नहीं है लोगों को, यकीन
बिल्कुल
करें।
सही कह रहे
अब ये बात
जी, जो मुझे बात समझ आ रही है, वो ये समझ आ रही है कि पाकिस्तान में क्या बिल्कुल कोई मुसलमान नहीं रह गया? क्या पाकिस्तान कोई काफ़िरों का मुल्क है? और जो लोग बाय डिज़ाइन आप देख रहे हैं कि उसका बाप जेल में है, वो बड़े अरसे से कोशिश कर रहा था कि उसका बाप आके मिले। उन्होंने बिल्कुल उसके बाप को नहीं मिलने दिया। आप देख रहे हैं कि उस बच्चे को डिफरेंट हॉस्पिटल्स में लेके जाते हैं, बाप जेल में है, जो आगे फैमिली वाले लोग एक हॉस्पिटल से दूसरे हॉस्पिटल लेके जा रहे हैं लोगों को। जी, अज़ान हो रही है। तो ये एक हॉस्पिटल से दूसरे हॉस्पिटल पे लेके जा रहे हैं और उसके बाद पता नहीं आपने देखी वो बात कि जो इत्तेफ़ाक हॉस्पिटल है, जो इत्तेफ़ाक से ये नवाज़ शरीफ की फैमिलियों का हॉस्पिटल है। आखिरी
जी
जगह जो उसे वहाँ पे लेके गए वो वहाँ पे एडमिट था। तो खबर आ रही है कि इत्तेफ़ाक की इंतज़ामिया ने उनको ये कहा कि ये अगर पीटीआई का बच्चा है तो इसे आप ले जाओ यहाँ से और देखें उसके बाद बच्चे की ज़िंदगी जो जानी थी। आप इस पर क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, ये ज़लालत की इंतहा है। पेशेंट पेशेंट होता है, वो किसी पार्टी का नहीं होता। जब बीमार होता है, जो मरीज़ होता है, जो इंसान है, जो कि हॉस्पिटल में दाखिल हो गया, उसकी उसकी कोई शिनाख्त नहीं होती कि वो फलां पार्टी का है या वो फलां पार्टी का। वो तो एक मरीज़ है।
सही
उसके
कह रहे हैं।
साथ ये सलूक करना, ये तो ज़ुल्म की इंतहा है। मेरे पास यकीन करें फ़हीम भाई, लफ़्ज़ नहीं है इस चीज़ के। तो खून जो है ना, वो खून के आंसू होता है। ये जो कुछ भी बाय डिजाइन उन्होंने किया है पाकिस्तान के साथ, जो कुछ भी उन्होंने इशू बनाया हुआ है, आप यकीन करें कि इसके लिए लफ्ज कम पड़ रहे हैं। अब आप देखें कि इन्होंने सारा कुछ प्री प्लान किया है। 9 मई का वाकया प्री प्लान कर। अभी जो खबरें आ रही हैं कि इन्होंने पैसे लिए हुए हैं, इन्होंने लिए हुए इस बात के कि हमने अपने लोगों को मारना है, हमने लोगों को जो है उनके साथ जुल्म ज्यादती करनी है, उनको बताना है कि इमरान खान की पार्टी को हमने खत्म कर रहे हैं। वो क्यों खत्म कर रहे हैं? वो इसलिए खत्म कर रहे हैं कि वो एजुकेट कर रहा था अपनी कौम को। वो अपनी कौम
सही
को
कह
जो एजुकेट कर रहा था, वो उनको पसंद नहीं आ रही थी। और उसका
सही कह
निशाना बना एक मासूम बच्चा। उस बेचारे
बिल्कुल सही।
का क्या कसूर था? अगर वो उसके बाप को पकड़ ही लिया था, तो बाप अगर घर नहीं आ सकता तो बच्चे को मुलाकात करवा देते, बच्चे की जिंदगी बचाने की कोशिश करते। किसी बंदे ने इसके
बिल्कुल
लिए
सही।
ट्राई नहीं की, और हॉस्पिटल से निकाल लिया। उसके भी एक हॉस्पिटल में जा रहा है, उसको उनके अंकल वगैरह कभी दूसरे हॉस्पिटल में जा रहे हैं। उनकी मैंने
जी, नज़र भाई।
उनकी दादी का इंटरव्यू सुना। मैं तो हैरान हो गया। उनको पकड़ के लेके जाता। अब एक बच्चा जब ये चीजें देख, उसके लिए हीरो होता है। एक बच्चा, उसका बाप उसके लिए हीरो होता है, वो अपने हीरो को टूटते हुए जब देखता है, अपने सुपरमैन को टूटते हुए देखता है, क्या उसकी माँ दादी को लेके जा रहे हैं, उसके दादा को लेके जा रहे हैं, उसके बाप को बार बार घर में, उसको उन्होंने साइकोलॉजिकली उस बच्चे को मारा और बाय डिजाइन मारा है उन्होंने।
बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल ऐसे ही सर। मैं तो इस बात पे हैरान
जी
हूँ
फिर भाई।
कि हम यूके में बैठे हुए हैं। मैं आई एम जस्ट गोना रियली ब्रिंग दैट इन इंग्लिश अ लिटिल बिट। We are living in UK where we supposed to be the human rights champions here. Looks like it's really by design. Uh, his father was involved in the politics. They arrest him, and they are actually not bailing him, and they're really torturing him not to see his son, because the way they brutally went into his house, the police, the way handling the son was perfectly normal, and then because of the brutalness they seen, uh, the children has the some kind of fits start coming into it. And then they were really asking, the even the hospitals, they were asking Lai's fathers to come and see, and they really brutally not even make a decisions. And in the end, the father is in the prison and kid is not survive. I'm really asking, being living in UK, where is this human rights champions are? Because we live in UK. You remember there was a long time ago, there was a child on this isle. Have you seen it? You know, on the seaside. It was a red shirt and a blue
Yeah,
t-shirt. Uh, and they were
yeah.
really, the whole UK really got disturbed. What's happening here? I could not understand. Are they turning the blind eyes? Do we need to tell them, look, this is really happening in Pakistan? What do you say, Nazar bhai? Nisar bhai?
This is very unfortunate. This is very unfortunate what's going on. All the European countries, or including they are the champions of human rights. And now here, Pakistan is struggling. Pakistan, everybody knows Pakistan is struggling. It looks to me that it is a plan. It's a whole plan to crush these people, to PTI, to crush the PTI and I mean Imran Khan. They are doing by design, and especially the child you're talking about. He is victim of blackmailing. They want to blackmail his father to get their own statements. They want to have statements against Imran Khan. They want to have statements against the party. And this particular child, is a victim of this blackmail, because just to blackmail him, they put his life into misery. This child's life was miserable just because they want to blackmail his father. So that's how they are running the government. That's how the Pakistani new regime is being run by this new government and establishment. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate, and the whole world
It
is
is
just
very
watching. We don't want anything. Let me put one thing. We don't want anything from European country to support Imran Khan, or bring Imran Khan in power. All we want is justice. All we want is justice in Pakistan. Human rights violation, you have to talk about, you speak out for the human rights violation. We need to stop the human rights violation. All we want is what you have in your countries. We want all the human rights European is enjoying, Americans are enjoying. We simply want that human rights in Pakistan. That's all we want. We don't want anything else.
No, I agree with you. Uh, Nisar bhai is another Nazar bhai. Sorry, mere muh se. I don't know why I'm keep saying Nisar bhai to you.
That's fine. That's all right.
Nazar bhai, there's one other aspect I really want to check. Obviously, we're talking about the child here. The next aspect I really want to talk to you. Uh, you seen there is also British lady who actually going meeting all the election commission in Pakistan. The Americans meeting there. This is really quite surprising. We never seen in our history of UK the
The
UK
ambassador,
stand. So what is this? What they're trying to do here? I'm really. Do you understand what has UK got to
no,
do with it?
no, no. I completely agree with you. It's this is something that you can't explain. This is this is again very unfortunate. These people, the British ambassador, they don't want to talk about human rights. They don't want to talk about the Khatija Shah and all the women in the prison. They don't want to talk about the 10,000 people, and they don't want to talk about the people, the police and the paramilitary forces going into the houses of the people and kidnapping them, and the courts are giving bail, and they keep on us. They don't want to talk about all these. All they have no idea, because I had never seen. I'm 57 now. I never seen anything like this. Never heard anything like this as an ambassador of a one country, a British ambassador, going into the election commission and the police officers and all that kind of stuff. This is something very bizarre. Really, this is something very fishy.
This
There is
is
something going on.
this is very surprised me. You're a British citizen. I'm a British citizen. I totally don't understand. Where is the British norms? I totally got baffled here. Is it by design? Are they really wants to do all this regime to press peoples in there because they don't like the Imran Khan? That absolutely not. Is that really openly Americans are saying that, and the British are really helping them? Really, I'm shocked here. What do you think? What's going on in their mind? Where's their human rights things gone? They're not even talking about it.
No, this is again very unfortunate. This is something which is beyond my understanding, that why they are doing this, why they need to go to the Election Commission of Pakistan, why they need to go to all these places like Gwadar, American ambassador going to Gwadar. So this looks to me is a bigger game going on. Imran Khan is not there. It's only one piece of it. There's something bigger going on, and what is happening by this bigger thing? What is happening? You are killing millions of people. It's not only
Yeah.
Imran Khan. It's the millions of people are suffering right now. You put with one little experiment, just to take one person out of the out of power. You put whole the country, whole country. I mean, when I say whole country, means whole country into poverty, into desperation, into chaos. So this is not explainable for me. It's hard to understand.
I'm
Honestly, I
also
have no words. I don't know what's going on. The only thing I understand is this is a bigger game.
right, uh, but big again for what? This is what I'm saying. They're actually saying the freedom of expression, freedom of speech. So what they're really doing, because
No,
Imran
no,
Khan, who said clearly, absolutely not. Or is it the British didn't like it? He's saying absolutely not. He's really said to American, what is British got to do with it? I'm totally really
oh,
got confused.
this is a collaboration. This is a complete collaboration of the big powers. They want to. This is a fight against, to stop China from growing. I think it, to me, it looks like they're trying to stop China from growing, and they want to bring India in. Look, if it is really a human rights violation issue, look at India, what they have done in Kashmir,
That's
what
right.
they have done in India. They burn mosques, they burn the churches. The rape issues going on. They were beating a child. There was a video a few days back. A teacher is telling a student to beat a child because he's Muslim. So all these things on BBC, you have seen that. This is not about the human rights, and this is a hypocrisy from the West, that they say that we are talking about human rights. Actually, they are not talking about human rights. They are talking about the big conspiracy. They want to suppress these Pakistani people for some reason. They don't want them to grow, and they want them to support India for some reason, and they want to stop China. So to me, it looks like they want to have a breakup in between China and Pakistan, and they want to bring India as a regional power. And to me, it looks like that.
No, no, I'm totally agree with you. The really, I'm not because I'm a British. Is really raised the question. We are the people. I remember, we are the one who took petition into 10 Downing Street, physically, obviously made appointment and gone giving the petition to the 10 Downing Street outside the obviously whoever's the concerning officers there. Uh, and after, I think it's 10 or 15 days, there was a letter came to us. They're saying this is a bit is an internal matters of Pakistan. If it's an internal matter of Pakistan, what is British person who's gone in Pakistan and involving in election? If such a so internal matter of
It,
Pakistan, why are they doing that? On the top of that, I'm not trying to be a blame game. I am not one of them who's actually against any race. You see, Rishi Sunak is obviously from Indian side. Is that kind of a double standard? Because these things happening in Pakistan, and Rishi Sunak is really turning the blind eyes there. Sorry, I have to really bring his name into it. What do you think, Nisabai?
No, definitely, definitely, he's turning a blind eye, and you rightly mentioned that. Why, if it's an internal matter, if the human rights is an internal matter for the Pakistan, then why you an ambassador going into election commission? Election commission is also internal matter of Pakistan. So what you guys are doing there? So there's a big question mark there. This is condemnable. This is it's not supposed to be like this. And
That's right.
you rightly said. I think Rishi Sunak is playing another role there. He is taking sides there. It's not like that. I wrote a letter to my MP, and
I
he said the
feel
same thing.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. I understand India is doing well, which is good luck with India. We actually happy because India is in Pakistani region. We follow Imran Khan. Imran Khan is always say, uh, we don't want to fight with anybody. Only things he said, we wants to make a policies for Pakistan, betterment for Pakistan. For example, if is any war happening, if is they can get Russia some oil from there, the gas from Iran, I think it's India doing the same thing. Why they're not turning blind eyes on that? India really bought a lot of uh, gas from Russia and selling outright profit in it. What is this double standard here? Pakistan can't do it. India can.
That that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is a big question mark. That's what we want, what Pakistan want, what Imran Khan want, what we overseas living in England, what we want from the European countries. All we want is equal right. We want to be friends, as Imran Khan said. We want to be friends, but we want to have an equal basis. India, rightly, is a big country. It's a huge country. We have respect for India. India have achieved a lot of things in last few years. Beside this Modi's controversial issues, what he have done with Muslims and all these stories were going on, human rights. We are not going into that. All we want is this equal rights for Pakistan. All we want for the Europeans to accept these people living in this Pakistan is also humans. They have some right. They can speak out. They can have a right to assembly. They have a right to protest. They have a right to say things. So we want this, and this is, I don't know. This is a double standard, clearly double standard, as you said. This is very clearly double standards. That for India or for the rest of the world, it is a different thing, and when it comes to Pakistan, it's a totally different thing, and this is very sad, very sad. And that's why
It,
you see protest every day in London.
it is no protest is every. I mean, we had this Sunday gone in Huddersfield. We had a protest. This coming Sunday, we're going to have a protest in Bradford. Is after that we're going to have a protest in Halifax. There's a big community of dual national, as in British citizens. They had a family back home. They had a big
Yeah,
concern the way they're brutally dealing with peoples. Obviously, we're British citizens. Our uh, relations, our uncles, aunties, nephews, they are
yeah, yes,
suffering
yes.
a kind of brutality. We even going to our MPs and they are really turning the blind eyes. So I'm really shocked here what is really their agenda is, because this is really not just only UK, all over the Europe, people are really coming out. You've seen Americans come out. So what is it? Are they not gonna wake up? Are they really gonna keep turning the blind eyes and keep turning the, you know, the way Pakistan government is running is, even the Hitler doesn't run that way, the way they are running actually.
Whatever Pakistani government is doing, it is with the help of with the green signals from Western countries. I have no doubt in my mind there are a lot of big games going on. But all I'm saying is, if we don't want this is the right of the people of Pakistan to choose for their leadership. All we want to be have to be live. If Imran says absolutely not, it's because he don't want to have interfere. He don't want his people to be killed. He don't want to see his own dead bodies there. So I think Imran Khan has all his rights to protect his nation, just like Biden has right to protect his nation. Putin got right to Rishi Sunak got right to protect his patient, to his people. So we want is, and I think with the time, the way protest is going on, I see things will be changed. Things are going to change. This is not going to be forever. What is happening in Pakistan? This is not going to be
That's right.
forever. It will change
That's right.
ultimately. Ultimately, we'll go for the election, and that is because the democratic. These countries are democratic country. When you raise your voice slowly, slowly, they will listen. Americans are democrats. England is a basic democracy. The people, the voice of the people listen to the voices. Sooner or later, they will listen, and we will come to the conclusion to a better way. We just have to be hopeful. But all we
Nazar
need to
bhai,
do, we need to keep stressing. That's all we can do.
Another why you said they are democratic countries. I've been living here for ages. Yes, I agree with you. But this time, somehow, I never ever seen the way the British government actually responding this time. Really, this is really quite shocking. I don't know what things are changing. Is shocking. But I really want to come to the last point, Nazar bhai. Uh, my question is the very important question. Like I'm feeling the British government that very stranger behavior, especially on the human rights basis. But one big thing is my big worry. Where is the Amnesty International? Where is the different human rights watch? Where are they? And they're actually very active in UK. I totally got shocked here. Where is the Amnesty International? Where's the other human right violations happening? People are really uh, brutally tortured. Women are actually in prisons. They get one bailout and they got arrested again. It's really openly looking. Where is the human rights champions gone, especially in UK?
Yeah, this is a hard question to answer. Really hard question to answer. Where are they? They are sleeping. They are in coma, or I think they turn their blind eyes towards Pakistan, and it's a big question mark. This comes again because human rights, Amnesty International, especially International, poke into everything, but Amnesty International is very quiet, and this is very unfortunate. Again, that in Palestine, in Kashmir, in Pakistan, everybody goes quiet. And something happened in China, so they start talking about China. Something happened in Afghanistan, they start talking about Afghanistan. But the problem is this: humans are humans. They have no nationality. They are just simply humans. You have to be equal with everybody. You have to protect the human rights all over the world equally. This double standard is making more drift between the countries and the nations, and with all social media, we are going towards a disaster
Say,
because
Nazar
people
bhai,
see.
you are absolutely right. The only things is the absolutely right is really absolutely not. Is kind of a message to the all the human rights champions. Looks like obviously the IMF give them funding. All the bigger players in the all the weapon industry looks like really all these human rights companies somehow they get supported by them, these NGOs supported by them. Obviously they're going to talk about it, they will talk about it, they're not going to say. So this human rights champions, Amnesty International, loads of other human rights champions here, anything
Yeah, they are
small
there.
happen, wherever, where are they? So to me this is by design, and I'm really asking, where are you, the human rights champions? Where are you? Your human rights are actually double standard. Your human rights is
Yes,
a small child who really you find in the sea, right? You talk
I
about
agree.
it. There is the people are really by the regime, is the junta, is the Hitler type regime in Pakistan forcing them, and they are actually harboring the criminal who actually came from done his medical here, and this government are really not doing anything. They are looks like harboring. What do you say about that?
Definitely, I agree with you 100%. They are harboring. They are harboring the Nawaz Sharif here. They are harboring the establishment of Pakistan. They done it in past, and they are doing it again. and they are harboring all these people. There's no doubt about it. London is a big place for the black money right now. There's all the people come here and they're harboring them. There's no doubt about it.
That's
They
right.
no question about it. They're harboring. When it comes to Pakistan, they come straight away and they say it's an internal matter, and then they send their ambassador to the election commission. They're trying to planning to rig. They want to make sure. To me, the sources I spoke with, they are telling they from Pakistan. People are telling they are trying to manipulate the oncoming election. That's why they put Jamaat Islami in. There are a few other takers in. So all these meetings are just for that, to manipulate the ongoing incoming election in few months' time. And I'm sure they will go for election. This is a sign, they are doing it.
That's right. They're doing it
Because
by design. One of
we
the
are by design.
most
I agree.
popular person in Pakistan. If, get me if I'm wrong. Really, 75 to 80% popularity. You guys are actually
Maybe more.
targeting, and 200 plus cases that there, and these guys are turning blind eyes. Where is the human rights gone? Where is the okay? Especially Imran Khan. He was the dean of Bradford University. Imran Khan
Yeah.
spent most of his time in UK. Imran Khan is always saying the British values are a lot bigger. Imran Khan is the one who's tried to do the British value type of a country in Pakistan. And what is British doing? What are they doing? Why are they not turning the blind eyes?
Exactly. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. You are rightly mentioned. Imran Khan always praises British civic system. Imran Khan, they always say the British values are high. They always talk about the British value. He mentioned the Boris Johnson, because Boris Johnson just had a bottle, with their friends, had a drink, and he has to go out of power just because it was morality. It's not that a law was telling him to not to drink or anything like that, or it was against the law. Alcohol is legal in this country, but morally he was doing something wrong. And Imran Khan mentioned that, and he talked about the morality. But here, right now, morally, England is doing nothing, is not shown anything. And this country, this nation was known for morality, education, democracy, and all that. Now, right now, what is happening at the moment, they're turning their blind eyes, and they're turning face away. This is something they're not showing the real British values. This is
Nazir
very
bhai,
sad, very, very sad.
we just conclude that, as you saying, England is doing nothing. I think England is doing everything. That's the reason they send somebody to really maneuver the election, keep Imran Khan inside. And
Yeah, negatively.
I
Yeah.
hope I hope this video goes to the British public. We make sure we asking the British public who actually have a bigger values of that. The British
Yeah.
public who actually always come out on the right. I think this message needs to go to British public. Honestly, the British government at this present moment turning the blind eyes. You guys have a double standard. I hope you change that standard. Otherwise, we'll be thinking, are we really double standard people? Are we our values is only for just show of peace? When it comes to something else, we turn the blind eyes. That's what we need to do. Thank you very much, Nishad bhai. Nice talking to you, but we need to make sure we will be talk about this issue, and we'll be really talking more issues in Pakistan. The only reason I done that with you in English, because the English peoples in UK, whole Europe, we want them to see this is looks like double standard. Thank you
It is.
very
It
much.
is. Thank you very much. Thanks for